Just checking something here on my thing. Okay, all good. What does the button do, Nilinka? The setup button. These are tier 4 scissors. They're not for you, though. In the market, maybe? Is there a market? Is there a market one? There's no market ones at the moment. Oh, sorry, Bendu. We are northwest of Glint Shade. Glint Mall. Northwest. Right here. There was a lot of discussion about updating prices, but Grim and I aren't math people. Fair enough. Glint Shade Dormore. Not within Empire boundaries? Are you serious? The PNGs are basically check marks that are directly attached to the function in the code instead of having to go through on edit, but it requires people to go through some steps to validate the code and use it on their end. Oh, okay. So, and if not everyone's willing to do that, then the sheet won't function. Then I think the checkmark thing is fine if it's a little bit buggy. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, hold on, Nilika. You completely distracted me from my goal today. So you do that, maybe. I am going to work on the sheet that I started working on before you distracted me completely. You bastard. I need way more than that. I can put these away now. Nice, that's almost enough. 6 more of those. And then I just need this. This. Too far. There we go. Now I can make these, and we're good. Okay. Okay, sheet. So I'm going through the settlement one more time. Since we have to restart the stream. This is the new and improved. Now that we got lots of people here. New and improved even Dragon's Head. We teleport in and get access to all of our different stations, all laid out in nice little color coordinated areas. Right here we have the Carpentry Guild. Over here we have we call it this the Surf and Turf, which is the fishers, the foragers, and the chefs. Just here is we have the tailors and the farmers. Leatherworker and hunters are over here, alongside a little market stalls where we can pick up and drop off all of our Empire supplies, which will go directly to the Empire and founding of Tier 5. Nice little bit of home here. I love how this road turned out. This road looks awesome. This is so cool. Over here we have the smithery, bricks, mining, and stone. All done in one space. Very cool. So you don't want to do a settlement empire, like a settlement / empire video kind of explaining how to manage an empire. It's something that I do want to work on. Okay. Now, also, we are working on this codex sheet. I'm going to do this just so we have something in our inventory, right? Something that isn't automatic. Just for now. I think this will work. So, okay. Leather. Same thing. If we cull all this, delete the whole column. We cull these. We're getting rid of everything except plank. So get rid of these two. Get rid of everything except the treatment. And then we have refined leather. Not the research. Now we copy these. Get rid of all this crap. That was just there because we were playing with something. And paste it in. Do this a couple of times for the tiers. It's not the smartest thing, but it'll work. Tier 1. There's a problem. Shut up. Tier 1. There's a problem. Oh, I see. Can't do that. Leather, tier 1. Leather, tier 2. Leather, tier 3. Leather, tier 4. Okay. This will be leather. Not planks. It's not, like I said, it's not the most impressive way to do this, but right now we just need something to work with. 800. 400. 200. 100. 160. 160, 180, no, half that, 80, 80, 40, 40, 20, 20. Okay. Clear these out. Because this is definitely not done, not like the metals are. Let's take a look at our inventory. So we have 22 leathers out of 800. We have 154 of these, which is good. Leather tier 2, we have 10 of them. We have 3 refines already. And we have 74 treatments for a total of 77. Leather itself, tier 3, we have 18. 36 infusions. No refined. Once again, I am asking how all this shit ends up in these chests. I appreciate it, but just no. Okay, cool. Now we deposit these into here. And then hopefully a leather master picks it up. Yeah, straw goes to... Can I have just a rare chest? Do you need one? I mean, we can do that one. Scholar Rares. You want to just put Scholar Rares? Look. I'm going to rename this Scholar Rares. And then we're going to use all these. There you go. You don't know what to use this for? Just keep up. Just know it off by memory. Straw and animal hairs are textiles, which is used in cloth. I don't actually touch these, to be honest. But we go to the Scholar anyway. Because it's just easier. You guys don't pay me. Well, you guys actually pay me a lot. You cannot flatten them out. Put this in here. Alright. Frog, I swear to God, are you giving me more stuff? You're awesome. Love you. Okay. Refined leather. That would be nice, actually. Can you move the other players' trader stands and personal chests? No, you cannot. But we can still build over them. So they're not like the worst thing. Like I can't put anything. I can put this thing on there and it's not gonna. Yeah, I can do what I want. There's so many personal chests though. Look at this. So many. So many people. Hey, someone bought a saw. Why is it in someone's ship? They probably put the ship there. Alright, so leather treatments are good, but leathers are low. I imagine strafe is good. It was you. You traveled all the way to buy a saw. Oh, that's right, because you were asking about, like, not getting ripped off, right? Do you need any other tier 3 tools? I didn't realize that was my one that you bought. My one listed. Okay, so we don't need this shit. Kill these columns. Alright. We don't need this shit. We don't need to know this stuff. We just need to do the bricks ourselves at this point. I think we're big enough and ugly enough that we can do these ourselves. Crush courtyard. I'm not gonna do that too. I'm just gonna keep the fire stand tracked. Stone research is until the end. Now we're gonna copy this, paste this. Man, that is really, really short compared to the other ones. I don't know why the logs are getting. Oh, hold on. Why is this hidden? Get out of here. You're dead. Bricks and sand. Bricks and sand. Bricks and sand. Bricks and sand. Oh, more hidden cells. Don't know why. Bricks and sand. Drag this down. And then we're going to... Do you need any more while you're here, Vandy? More tier 3 tools? Yeah, also you can just stay. Okay. Bricks. Sand. What else? Incentive to stay? What's your incentive to leave? We're unironically the best. We have the busiest market in the world. Of course I know it's slang. I don't have tier 3 scissors. Alright, ragdeal. Someone sort this guy out. Will people buy my timber here? Probably. That may not be true. Cast top 3 minimum. I think we're the biggest empire. I know that we're bigger than Legion. I know we're bigger than Legion. And they're at 116. I know that Empire isn't settlements members, but are you bigger than Purgatory? Oh yeah, these guys are huge, eh? My map's bugged. One sec. Let me try again. It's not showing numbers. Oh, is that why it doesn't work sometimes? 131. Their territory is huge, but they're... I mean, that's half as many people, man. Again, I know empires aren't settlement members, but... Like, our settlement is popping. Shia? I think we're bigger than Shia, even though his stream is huge. They're still tier 3. They're 103. How many listings does Perk have? Yeah, that's a good question. You know what? A complete writ? Oh, but you spent 5K on it, and I don't... Like, it's not worth more than 5K, man. That's the problem. Well, no, it is, because you got to 10 codexes. The refined is worth more than the writ. Ooh. Ooh. Bro, you could list one for like... Dude, list one on our market. I can't buy it. We don't really have an interest. But listen, look, I've got 22K. There's more people with more money out there. Throw it on the market for 15K. And see if someone will buy it. Right? Someone might just go, oh shit, 15K? I'll make a settlement. I reckon 15K, because that gives you 1K per codex, and then the 5K for buying the writ. And 1K per codex is pretty good. Yeah, I genuinely don't have much money, cats. You should see, like, Mozzie won't tell me how much money he has. He's a Slayer main. All the Slayer mains have so much money. All my money goes into the Empire. So, yesterday I logged off with 500 coins. Like, literally 500 coins. Nothing in the treasury. Logged out. You have a listed in Gloam. We are the biggest region. I know, like, yeah, we have people with a lot of money. Yeah, Katz reckons that, Katz is super negative. She's like, you're not actually the biggest, but I'm like, pretty sure we're the biggest. Busiest. Biggest market. I don't know. They reckon at least a year before the first wipe. They reckon at least a year. Exactly. Spend money to make money. Hey, Kenja, how you going? Okay, so this is research. You bare minimum have the largest variety. Okay. We need 20 of these, 20, 100. A lot of it's Discord. A lot of the big organization flat is Discord, or sometimes in this Twitch chat. A lot of the time, when we're doing like a rush for a tier, sometimes I just go live and then we'll organize it then, because it's easy for me to go, hey, blah blah blah. But also we do it a lot of, we have big Discord chats sometimes. We have like calls with 10, 15 people, which is a lot of fun. And yeah, there's a Discord organization in that structure as well. In the Discord, we have guild masters and then guild members of specific factions and different specializations, but nothing. Yeah, a lot of it's in Discord. Yeah, no worries. We do talk in game as well. Like where it's like I need something real quick, I'll just throw it in game. Yeah, we had a guild master meeting today. I don't think we'll always do it today because it was really bad timing. I think a weekend would be best. Game's a lot of fun, Corner Nook. We're having a lot of fun with this. It turned into a farming meeting though. I know. Ridiculous. Okay. Yellow distracting. 200. 400. 800. 160. 80. 40. What? Try again. 40. Alright, how much fire sand do we have? How many bricks do we have? 0 research. Alright, planks. Not looking at planks, looking at bricks. Bricks. We have 28 refined already. Tier 1s. Oh, I'm missing the refined. It's gonna be ugly, isn't it? Can we move this down a little bit? Yeah, there we go. Do this. Refined. Do this. Oh, what happened there? What's going on there? I'll just leave it. Refined. This is refined. Refined. Masonry. 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 Mason. That's masonry. And then one more for scholar. Alright. Refined. Refined. Brick tier 1. Brick tier 2. Brick tier 3. Brick tier 4. Yes, the Tortuga is a pirate software faction. Apparently their division doesn't work with pirate software, but I don't know of any other divisions that do. And pirate software has been really into Dune lately, so I don't think he's coming. Which is quite funny because I remember them messaging like me and saying, hey, he's coming, but then he didn't come. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It used to be. At least it started. Yes, yeah, there's conditions. There's conditions associated with it. That's why I was doing that. I'm not the one who set up the conditions, and we're not going to rely on these at the moment. The conditions, we're just fiddling. Oh, I see. It's because when I cut it, the 0 became equal to 0, which is why it went green. Yeah, that makes sense. If you're alpha, do you use no. If you have an alpha code, you should have been sent a Steam key. Like if you're an alpha supporter. We have 34 fire sand. We have 28 bricks. If we already have 28 bricks, that means we can go 34 plus 18, 28. 34 plus 28, 62. Bricks, we have 11. Chillin'. I have more. Let me put in more. I have more than 11. Running an empire seems stressful. Yeah, imagine doing this solo. Imagine doing this solo, man. The people who do it solo, crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, bricks. It's not stressful. It's good stress. It's good stress. 11. So we have 111. 111. Plus 28 times 5. Times 5 is 140. So we have 251. Okay. Tier 2s. We have... Why do we have to have refine and fire sand? 85 tier 2s. 19 fire sand. 5 of these, which makes 105. Okay. Tier 3s. 70. Plus 1 refined, which is 75. This needs to be 24. Fire sand. We have 19 fire sand plus 15, which is going to be 24 again. Unless I'm dumb. No, that's tier 3. We have 6 plus 1, which is 7. 6. No, 1. Okay. 100 bricks. 10. We have 10 tier 4s. We have 22 fire sand, which is perfect. We have... We might have just put 20, so it's green. 3 gypsite. I'll take that. So we just need to refine these. That's good. So it started as pirate software. And then I don't know what happens. Yeah, I don't know if he will. His like, apparently his mods sent a message to Tortuga saying, hey, love what you've been doing, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't even himself. It was just the mods. Which it's like, hey, I made the joke. Someone joined their empire, and I made the joke. It was like, hey, at least my emperor, like our emperor, logs in. It's gonna get hard, man. It's gonna get hard. I don't recommend it, but people do it. And I'm not gonna be able to stop people. So it's cool. The Ashes of Creation Guild. What happened with that? Do you have info on that? That's really, I'd love to know about that. Because I know he was super into Ashes. Same thing. That's one problem with Zerg creator guilds, is that when the creator leaves, they can often fall apart, or at least like become this weird thing. I mean, they're obviously strong because they're the highest tier. They're the most progressed settlement. They're even more progressed than us. Tortuga. They have this. They're the same tier as us, but they have more smelters than us, and they had more smelters like at probably about a day earlier, which means they're likely ahead. They're probably working on their tier. They're probably pulling out their codexes really soon, to be honest. Same as us, tier 4. But I imagine that they have their a lot of their codexes ready. Was independent from Pirate since Alpha 2. Okay. No chisel for Haverick. Scissors, and I have these for Tofa, and that's it. I have a tier 2 axe. Do you want it? Tier 2 uncommon axe. Oh, nice. What group are you from, Hungy? Scissors are for... No, they're not for you, Rag. Can you help... Lanarchy, can you help Ragdriel with scissors? He's really looking for tier 3 scissors. You're UMB. Okay. We saw you guys pop up before us. You, your first UMB settlement popped up down here. I don't know if it's you, Kalamu, or you're up here. Do you use someone from Looters as 100 hours in game? I believe it. How many listings does your market have? The biggest region in your market? Because I think we have more players, but you have more structure. The free beta cube is going to be this. Oh, you open it and you get stuff. Look, I got a star fragment. This opens a cosmetic thing here. This is going to be a cosmetic later in the game. We don't know what it is exactly. Big job running this. Yeah, it's a lot of fun though. Most listings is region 4 is 248. We have currently got 404 not found. So we got 0 listings. Market broke. Look, it crashed, see? I'm gonna set a bug report. Kalamu has his... Oh, Kalamu's hyper-communist. Okay. You barely leave the settlement because your profession is understaffed. That makes sense. We moved away from... Hungy, do you want to see how we do our settlement? Yeah, Taylor's really busy. Because we moved away from communism once we grew to this size. Yeah, okay. So the way that we work is a little bit of a Let me find the words. Espa. What's it called? A trade, not a free trade, but a... You miss communism? No, we've moved away. Planned economy. That's right. So we have a bit of a planned economy. What's happened is when we reached 100 members total, originally we were giving everyone chest access, but when we had like a lot of people randomly coming in and having chest access, I started getting really uncomfortable with that. And so I got rid of that and I nuked it down. Then, this all happened in 1 week, by the way. Then after that, we added guild masters. So we have 6 guilds and a couple of guild masters in each. For example, we have a carpentry guild and Vali is the guild master for that. He gets an empire title and he works with all of the people here. Now you can see here that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fucking people carpenting right now. They're not all working under Vali. They're just there are people who are just floating by. How do they donate resources to the empire? And how they do that is through these stalls. These stalls are paying under market rates for resources. It allows people to donate directly to the empire and get a small kickback. So what happens is everyone can donate whatever they want through the listings. Are these set correctly? These are set correctly. Okay. They can donate whatever they want to the empire, and all these resources will go straight into the codex. These resources here, they are created for like leather, for example. It gets used as tools, which gets passed around the most dedicated people who donate the most resources, and as basically fodder for the codex. Now, if people want to, they can obviously just sell at the market for more, right? We don't have a problem with that. But because we have so many people, there's a lot of people who say, hey, how can I contribute to the empire? And we can offer that and facilitate that through these stores without giving them full world access to the whole thing. Then all the guild masters can take items from the chest, from the stock. They can put them in the chest, which is a subset of trusted people, their most trusted people. And then those trusted people can craft from it to contribute. Yeah, and then Espa is our food master. He has a stall here, which now you might think, who the fuck's going to donate 10 meat for 3? That's 0.3 per meat, right? Really low. But look how much meat he has. People are donating tons and tons of these resources that they have excess of. And then Espa will cook it all, and then he sells it at a good value. Drowning in goddamn meat. You need another chef, man. Same thing here. We buy clay at 10 for 8, right? So just under 1 each. And it's fine. Yes, Dark Rail, you are supposed to be officer. I didn't know. You should have co-owner. So authoritarian communism, just like China, got it? I'm told it's a planned economy by the guy who's lived in China for 11 years. So take it up with him. I'm not going to argue semantics. This is how it's been going for the last 24 hours, and like you can see my scholar stall full of resources. Yeah, you do get paid. I don't know, Sage Slayer. Ask Espa. He's in chat. Espa, answer Sage Slayer. Can I get that T4 knife? Yes, you can get both of these. Trade me. Give me your knife and bow. How can you become our master fisherman? We don't have, I didn't, like, just in the Discord, if you click on, there's a surf and turf, the surf and turf guild, which is the, That's the water, like the surf, the fishing, and the turf, which is the gatherers. Oh, you're going to be very happy, Tova. Those are uncommons. It's complicated. We'll have to suffice. No worries. You're very happy. I'm glad. It's very earned. So those tools were created out of collaboration and like kind of communism and stuff like that, which is why we don't profit off of it. So if whenever we do collaboration stuff, we give it out and we spread the love and try to make us all better. But when we do other stuff and that isn't using the donated resources, that's all free market, baby. That's all makes some money. Oh, I know you're not criticizing it. A toad economy. No, this is BitCraft. This is BitCraft, sir. This is BitCraft. All right, now let's look at a cloth here. All right, so we have a grand total of 3 cloth, but we also have 80 tier 1 refined, which we need 160. 80 tier 1 times 5 is 400, plus the 3, which is 403. Go figure. We need 800, and the textiles that we have is 25 plus 80, which is 105. 160. Cloth tier 2. Cloth tier 2 is, we have 3 textiles. We need 80. We have 3 textiles. We have 65 tier 2. And we need 400. We need 200 cloth. We have 10 tier 3s. We need 40 textile. And we have 7. We have 0 refined. And then this is 100. 0, 20, 0, 20, 0. Yes, boy toy. So the way that this works, yeah, it grows with experience generators. So as we have leveled up our tools and equipment, it has started to generate more money. We get just under a second. Like during peak, we get to a second. Sir, this is a gaming stream. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're sitting pretty. That's why I set up this market stall system. The cool thing about this stall system is that it uses money from the treasury, and it's either this or I have to start placing buy orders on specific shit from the treasury and stuff. So it's a pain in the ass. This system allows me to give some of that money back to the community who are helping us. And it does multiple things. It's awesome. And that's purgatory? Hell yeah, Dark Rail. What about Hungy, are you still here? Should make a video about it. We could probably do that. How many market? Oh, that's right. You don't have a market, eh? You did because you're fully communist. That's what you said. The barter stalls also pretty much work as a one-time buy order that you put your money in and never have to edit the buy order. Yeah. And they're really nice. I liked it. Like this used to be the old, just the old system. It's actually used to be this, where it's like 3 hex coins buys you that. Which you can set to item barter too. EA will be 1 to 2 years is what they said in the most recent wipe information. Let me find that for you. Did they not, maybe they didn't put it here. Here it is. Day 3 update, clarity on... Oh, they did put it there. I just didn't read. I'm illiterate. So they said they're only going to wipe the experience once at the end of beta/early access, likely 1 to 2 years. So they changed their timeline recently. This is their most recent statement on the timeline. And then the Discord, yeah. Yeah, going free to play after that. There's only US. 0. There's only US servers. The physical location, so each region is its own server infrastructure, but it's basically a VM. They're effectively the same and they're all in the same physical location. Yes, I think we will reach tier 10 before then. I think they're underestimating players, and I think that we will get to tier 10 in maybe 6 months. Yes, you can sail between them. Yes, there is a loading screen. Similar to teleporting. Leather. I've done everything, yeah? No, I haven't done wood. Wood's like almost done though. Look at these columns. Cozy Sweets. Thank you so much for the raid with 54 viewers. How are you going, everyone? I am not playing BitCraft. I'm playing spreadsheets. No, here I'm playing BitCraft. But guess what? I'm a scholar. And you know what scholars do, right? They do spreadsheets. So this is where I am. How you going? Right now we're doing an inventory because I haven't done an inventory in a while. So we need to clear that up. We need to figure out what we need for tier 5. We're using you're using my spreadsheet. Awesome. How's your settlement going? Thank you so much for the follows, everyone. There's no trade going in our region. Got it. Okay. 240 in a ruined town. There, UMB. Espa. You'd be a tailor? I don't know. I think I'd be a blacksmith as well. Is that boring? You'd be a tailor still doing spreadsheets. Oh, that's true. Which UMB? Okay, now that we have UMB here, Huggy, how does UMB work? Because you have UMB, right? You have Umbilica, but then you have, you know, UMB in our fucking territory right here. Look, wait, no, where are they? They're somewhere. They're somewhere. Let me find them. Let me find them. No, they're here, aren't they? Yeah, Forager's Rest. So who is this then? Yeah, as an Australian, I think it's my point. I think it's in my blood to go blacksmith. Did you start late, Cozy, or did you just have a bit of a trouble? The game's so fun. Flat, I think you're gonna have a lot of fun if you just don't go with a settlement. We have tons of solo players in the settlement here. You know? You can play solo, I just don't know if doing a settlement's the way to go. So Umbilica's an entire group, but you have 5 settlements across all regions. Well, that doesn't make sense, because if you only have 5 settlements, how do you have access to across 9 regions? Huh? Huh? No, I get what you're saying. It took us forever to find a spot. Yeah. Well, the good spot's taken, or you just couldn't find that perfect spot to place it? We were lucky because we scouted before on the demo. I had a feeling that the map wouldn't change as much as we thought. So I took a good look around. I need 6 more of these. And then we went here. In fact, we managed to steal it right from another empire's nose. Giroud was going to live where we are, but they started, so they had to find a second spot, so they went down here. You've arrived at the capital. Lanarchy, can you help Ragriel some scissors, please? Just do market rates or just under market rates is fine. Well, I get, no, fuck it. It's your money. Do what you want. Yeah, with or without a group. Your one thing is you always have to build next to a waterfall, and every waterfall you found end up in someone's territory or an empire was too close. Ah, yes. Okay. So the fact that you wanted to make an empire as well meant the way that you could place your land was really hard. Okay. So you probably buddied up with another empire and said, hey, can we live here? Yeah, the nice thing, Esper, about being in Region 5. Did you deliberately pick this spot because it was the actual center of the world? Yes. I did, Esper. So, I picked this spot because it had access to both starter towns. One, two. We're the closest to both of these starter towns. We are also in the center. We also have ocean access to the northern region. Or not the northern region, but the northern continent here. That was all very intentional. 2 biomes, very intentional. This is very, very specific. Region 5, 100%. Being the central trade hub was the point, and it worked. Thank you, Havrick. Marvel, good morning. Trade me. Dragon Shape's a bonus, yeah. Crown and Castles are going to envelop us, so we'll be embracing their empire. At least you get your own square. Awesome. I'm glad that you could work that out. The Games player base is awesome, Sage. I can't believe how consistent it's going to be. I think everyone's hooked. Everyone who's downloaded the game is like hooked on this drug. Yeah, so what happened to us, Cozy, is we went east and then Tortuga popped up and then Gerudians popped up too. We have a good terms though, so we're on friendly terms. So Gerudian, we're like, okay, they're not going to go any more north, so we went south a little bit and then Tortuga popped up. They've got all this eastern shit they can take, right? And then over here, someone in my stream was like, hey, we're a little company, we're a little empire like you, right? I want to just pop up and I'm just to your west and can we live here? And is that okay? And I'm like, oh, okay, we'll be nice. And then, okay, we did that. How are we expanding from player here? Boy, I'll show you. We take the north. We take the north. We are connected. So look at this. When I say I have scissors for Marvel. Give me your scissors, please, Marvel. Oh, this is a huge. She's on like one of our most dedicated fucking tailors is on tier 2 Pyrolite commons. And now she's going to Elevor tier 4 uncommon. Oh my god. 11 to 16. Marvel's having a very good morning. You kept telling all the blacksmiths. I don't know. Speak louder. Can we get her a hoe too, please? Okay, so let me explain this one, Toyi. So check this out. This tower right here, you can't equip it yet? Do you need your fucking tier 2s still? All right. Come back. Give me your tier 2. I'll give you your tier 2s back. let me explain the towers. Level and a half. All right, I'll take your tier 2s back. Honestly, these are tier 2 commons. You could probably throw them in the trash, to be honest. Just like donate them to someone. Okay, so the way this works, no one distract me. This island is not in this square, it's in this square. Territory crosses over water. So when you go up diagonally twice, you get to here. Then, over here, we place a tower. And we go diagonally and across, and then we're touching. So these two towers are actually connected. And then once we did that, we went west. And we went west, and we went west. And now, these guys, who got crushed, by the way, can't go north. And we have all of this. Look at this. There's no settlements. No one's setting up a settlement in the middle of the Rockies. So we can, I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass, but we can make towers. Now, I'm probably not going to go further north. I'm probably going to put some towers here just to clean this up a little bit. But that's it. How's the supply situation? Horrendous. Let me show you a spreadsheet. A little, not a spreadsheet. A diagram. That I made that kind of encapsulates our supply problem at the moment, or our supply situation. Let's see here. There's too many screenshots. I can't find it. Yeah. Okay, so please refer to this diagram. I think all of us are sitting in this situation right now. This is the content that you get when you play with Tel and the Toads. You get this. You do get donated. I have enabled donations. So right now I've actually bumped it up. This keeps going up, by the way, which is crazy. You get 0.3 per supply at the moment. So every 100 gives you 30. We could probably bump that up soon. You know who I can ask to make a tier 4 fishing rod in the Empire for some hex? They're pretty expensive, man. Probably about like worth 4k or at least 4 or 5k, depending on whose mats it is. But we can probably sort you out. Lanarchy can sort you out, or Jask can sort you out. JASC. They're our top smiths. Just head over to the smithy and say in local, man. Yeah, no worries there. It's going real fast. I know, Cozy. It's going to be so hard as a solo, but honestly, props to you for going for it. I'm glad you got your settlement down, and then you don't need to stress about it anymore. Your next step is going to be getting 20,000 supplies for your empire. So, OG as well. Yeah. I should be crafting. I'm getting distracted, and it's all of your faults. Literally all your faults. Are we good on tier 1s? Should I make them anyway? The answer is yes. We're pushing it. Maxwell, we're not like rushing to tier 5, but I'm always working on tier 5. That's kind of my job as a scholar, so... How much hex do you have, Jay? Like I said, they're pretty expensive, but I'm sure we can sort you out. There's no rods for sale. There's an Amirium rod for 4.5. It's a bit high. He's not rushing to tier 5, he's rushing to tier 10. How much grind do you need to keep an upkeep? Upkeep on a settlement solo isn't the problem. You got 4.5k. Oh, hold on. I got the wrong ring. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I don't have the food buff on. Yeah, it's 1.3 with the food buff. Yeah, I have a scholar ring on because I don't leave the bench. No, I have the wrong ring on. Hold on. This is my scholar ring. I wear my scholar ring most of the time. I only got this today. It was really bad when I was pushing for it, but I'm glad I got my quill now, especially with how much I need to do. Okay, so wood research. We don't need wood research in this section. Let me finish this. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I spent like so much time getting this done. No, unhide them. Tell. Unhide. Paste. Paste. Why are you broken? Try again. Paste. Oh, you're worse. Okay. Planks, wood polish, refined planks. 800. Oh, and this will be research. Not that it matters. Okay. We're doing really good on planks. Let's take a look. We need 800 planks. We have 70 refined. 70 times 5 is 400-ish. 350. Which means we have 80 wood polish, maybe? No, we've used all 70. So 70. And we need 160. Tier 4. Once need 400, 80, 80. Yeah, I'm the poorest emperor in the game, to be honest. It's kind of crazy. What are the type of supplies that I need for maintenance? Do they go up with rarity? Okay, so supplies works like this. Any of these 5 materials. So wood, stone, metal, leather, and cloth. I don't have cloth on this list. Do I seriously not have cloth on this list? Or is it down here somewhere? Cloth. If you hover over it, it says supply pack 250. So if I drop this into the node, I get 250 supplies. Wood is easier, so you get 100 per. And then it does go up. So tier 2 is worth 325. Tier 3 gets a lot better and is worth 845. Now, supplies, it drain the capital, your town by default, without reducing the size. We can't reduce the size. The default size will use, I believe, 16 per hour. So one set of 10 ingots will give you 12 hours worth of time. One set of 100 will give you 12 days worth of time. Now, it's not hard to get 100 ingots to get 12 days worth of time. So the upkeep's not too bad. Right now also, the reduction is, there's a 90% reduction on upkeep. So that's also reduced to make it easier. Back to my sheet. 40. 40. 100. Yeah, timber is never worth supplies in my opinion. Not when you're in a collaborative group. Because when you're in a group, it's like the problems that for things like ingots that make it harder to do and makes it why it's worth more. It's they're not as much of a problem because you can share the logs and stuff like that. I will say though, tier 3 and 4, while they give a lot of supplies, I don't know if they're worth jumping in. Actually, tier 4 is 1100. No. Yeah, see, like, because you could sell a tier 4 for at least 1000 hex coins. And then 1000 hex coins can just be turned into 750 supply. plus 140. So 490. Style Shadow. Hello. What's up? 325 plus 1155. 325, 75, 80. 380. 0 polish. Well, 11 polish, I guess. We need to crash the nails market. The amount of supplies needed is only affected by the size. That being said, I don't expect a solo player to be able to tier much higher than tier 3. Unless you're like planning really, really, really long term. And playing the market a lot. Tier 3 planks. 300. We have more than enough. We have 10 refined already. And we have 16 of the, so that 26. Tier 4, we have the planks, I'll say that much. Wood polish, none. 0. Refined planks, 0. We need 20. 0. All right. Study journals. I should do this because I need to do it for myself. This gets complicated. It's like a little bit dizzying to wrap my head around the requirements for this part. I'm going to drop these masonry stuff. Clays, finished, gems. But I put unfinished fucking mason shit. You guys have like 7 different chests and not a single one that I could just give you guys resources? Who's a mason? No desert biome in my empire. That's right, Vanderveer. I think playing as 3 people in a larger settlement is going to be more fun than doing the smaller thing. I get why people want to do the small thing. It's what you do in every other game, and you want to run your own thing. And for some people, that will be best. But I think that people should be a little bit more amicable to playing with larger groups. And I think that'll happen over time, as people kind of realize. Okay, I think you can do... So, Jay, what's your in-game name? Have you been doing lots of fishing and shit? Supreme? Oh, you're Supreme! Hey, dude. Yeah, okay. Okay. Lanarchy? Are you busy? Yeah, and that's what we can. If you're busy, can you help Supreme with the new rod? He's really looking for a tier 4 rod. He's like one of the people who do nothing but fishing. I will. He can buy it for 2K. I don't know if you sell them for like 4K or whatever, but if you sell them for 4K, I'll match you. I'll help pay for it. Or if you just want to sell it for a decent car price, can you help Supreme out? Is that okay? Do we have the resources for that? Not for free. We can't really afford to do it for free, but yeah. No tier 4 leather? Okay. So when Jas gets back, we'll set you up. Yeah, I'm an Omnicrafter too, Vanderveer, and you're right. It's like a lot of the games like World of Warcraft or whatever, RuneScape for sure, you can just do all your Omni stuff. But in this game, when they tell you to specialize, they're not joking. 20 sailing gives you the skiff, and then the next one is at 50. Which has twice as much storage as that. Oh, thank you. What rod do you have right now, Supreme? I'm so specialized, I have 10 flint tools. Me too, Hungy! I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's 50. And then the cargo ship is 80. But do you want to see the cargo ship? I'll show you. It's going to make you go, oh my god, I want to get 80. Let's pull that up here. Bum, bum, bum. We mined the shit out of this. We have a level 99 miner, but here you go. This is the cargo ship. Ooh. Oh, you want 80 fishing, don't you? Look at that. Yeah. Spoiler alert. The XCC. So the line. What do you think this game is most similar to? Yeah, they're inspired. It's actually, I spoke to 3Blaze about this. He was up in my DMs. We were chatting. His inspiration for the game is... Let me find it. Where is this guy? I got too many DMs from people. Their inspiration was Minecraft plus old school RuneScape plus Eve online in one game. And that trifecta, ooh, they nailed that. Real good. They will make it sailing leveling. Well, if you look at the economy stuff about EVE Online, same thing as Albion Online, right? Where you have a lot of the trading and this and that. And Haven and Hearth. They haven't actually mentioned Haven and Hearth, but it is a lot like Haven and Hearth. Lanarchy, here you go. Supreme, what rod do you have? Yeah, a lot of people say eco. I have a big eco group in my community. They're also taking inspiration from Animal Crossing. That's gonna be for their housing, right? Eco is cool. Yeah, we can pull that up. This is eco. It's a what do you call it? Like a survival crafty blah blah blah. It's about the environment and civilization. Basically, when you work together and build civilization up from like this farmland kind of thing to full on industrialization, you also affect the environment when you do it, and you need to balance building industry and protecting the environment, and it has a lot of politics and other stuff like that. This game is for those mega Minecraft servers. It's not really good for like 5 or 10 people. I'd have to say, I think it could be third person. It is a first person game. You have a Pyrolite to uncommon. Okay, can you give that to Lanarchy, or give that to me? Best passive-aggressive Lord of the Flies simulator you'll ever play. Ah, Katang, you can do this for me. People have to vote and I don't like doing that IRL. Pi, oh, I love you. Never leave. Never leave. Supreme, go to the smithy and trade Lanarchy your rod, and he'll upgrade it for you. Just give him like 2k as well, if you don't mind. But we'll sort you out. Okay, so The director did play Haven? Okay. Nice. Study journals. Study journals. Study journals. Focus, Tal. Don't get distracted by the people. Focus on the study journals. It's gonna take me 3 hours to make a fucking spreadsheet. Get rid of these columns. We don't need these. Yeah, get rid of these columns. I just need to know how many... No, I kind of want them, to be honest. Oh, but I don't want them because it's based on tiers. Okay. Let's cut this. Let's unhide these. Thank you, Zeros, for watching. Have a good one. Just hide them. You don't need to delete. Too bad. I've culled them. I've destroyed them all. Parchments, pigments, study journal. Basic ink, fish oil. Fuck it. Let's just get rid of everything. We're gonna do study journals. We need... tier 1s. We need 1 tier 1 to make a tier 2. To make a tier 3, we need 2 tier 2s. So that means we need 2 tier 1s for every tier 3. Okay. So, if we need 2 tier 1s for every tier 3, and then we need... Fuck. 2 tier 3s for a tier 4. Okay, so starting with... I guess you start at the highest, right? I don't know. I think that just happened. That's a good question, actually. He wanted to name a dragon's tail. I think it was like he took a screenshot. Can you explain why? All right. Tier 4. Can't name it. Journal tier 4. Journal tier 3. No, Topher, those are your knife and bow. They're yours forever. The reason that we took the other ones from you is because we're going to upgrade them. Well, actually, no. We're going to throw them out because they're commons. Okay. So we need 40 tier 2 proficient study journals. So 40 of them. No, we need 80 of them because we have 20 of each page. Wait, no. We need 100 of them because we have 20 of each page. And there's 5 pages. Okay. Tier 3, we're going to need to have 2 of them for each one. So we're going to need... shit. 200. And then we're going to need 200 tier 2s. Oh, I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, you could, Tyrannosaurus, but I just need something quick and dirty. Like, if I was doing something perfect that I was going to give to other people, I would probably clean it up a little bit. But right now, I just need something dirty for what we need. Okay, so what do my journals look like? Guys, I am fucked. You guys have seen how much I've been crafting? Not on stream, but in general. Look at this. $123. You guys have watched me craft all day. My scholar is 56, 57. 57. I only have 123 of the required... That's a little bit of a lie. Hold on. I've made 91 of these. I've made 20 of these. So if we have 20 of those, it means we've made 40 of these, which means we've made 123 plus 131. Really? That's not how that works, right? You have to actually put in sum and shit. 131 is 254. That's still not great. That's still not great. 330k effort. Yeah, no. I just wanted to put it. If I did equals, then it would have. It's fine. Okay. Wow. Wow. I don't even want to think about how much fish oil, and I'm tired just thinking about it. I'm just gonna go back to work. I'm just gonna keep working. No, well, maybe. Where's Katang? Where's a mason? Fuck, where are all our masons? Tests, Wuvu, Chutsen, Dragon Knight. I do need a secretary. It's like, someone give me a mason, please. Send them to my office. Nah, no masons. Don't bother Mechanic, he's making me a slab. Back to work. I need a second scholar. I need a fucking second install. Yeah, I need a mason. I'm effectively the only scholar, Hungy. I don't know. Yeah. I don't really have any dedicated scholars. Lux helps sometimes. That's tough. I know, everyone's just having fun. And then here I am. This game doesn't have massive PvP in the way that you're thinking. There's duels. There's an empire system that has pseudo PvP, but not actual PvP. Can I just drop wood and carp and go full in on scholar? Do you want to, Dark? Baby, I kind of like you on forager. But if you want to help with scholar, that's cool. Supreme got their tier 4 uncommon. Awesome, thank you. The red zones are conflicted zones. So you're on forester, not forager. So do we have any in this zone? Okay, so this tower covers 1, 2, 1, 2. This tower covers 1, 2, 1, 2. This becomes a contested zone, and neither of these places own this land. You cannot kill other settlers. There is no PvP like that in this game. This is more of a social and community game and stuff like that. You live for the tree and Zoras? Yes, you do, Pink. Don't listen to the frog. The scholar's life is one of hardship. I never said it was easy, bro. The thing is, guys, I don't have tier 1 mats for you to process. Like, to make... Let me expand these out, actually. Let me just call all this. No, fuck it. Hold on. Let me undo all this. Too far. Too far. Okay. So there's these Empire system, which is cosmetic and doesn't actually have any bearing on the gameplay. It's more of a social system. but there's conflict in this system, right? So if I wanted to go further south, I'd have to conflict with the Druidian Kingdom, and the way we would do that is with a war of attrition, and we would go to air quote war. There's not a literal pick button go to war, but it is more of a we have to negotiate terms and stuff like that in real life. What tier 1, tier 3? I need tier 1 journals, tier 2 journals, tier 3 journals. I just need straight up journals at this point. I might make a second stall. I didn't realize that I was so far behind on Scholar already. This is bad, guys. This is really bad. Like, let me just do this. I'm gonna take these. Yeah, blackmailing or doing all sorts of stuff like that. We could also go to war and be like, I want you to duel me, right? Otherwise we'll go to war. We could do that. You can do whatever agreement you want. How do I multiply every single cell easily by 850 16. So you have 16 professions in this game, Andre, and all of them you want to kind of like one of these you want to, or a couple of these you want to specialize in. They all work together. They all give different resources and help each other in different ways. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of like EVE Online in terms of like a spreadsheet simulator sometimes, but yeah, I'm working on Scholar right now. I make a lot of documents that we use for tier and research. There's a leatherworker guild over here. There's tailors over here. There's a blacksmith over here. That kind of stuff. Marry Luxoff to an enemy empire and form an alliance. That might be something worth doing. Is there an easy way I can multiply all these cells by 16 without doing it manually? But like have the actual input change too? I don't think so, right? Guys. Guys. We need for tier 4 8,000 flowers. 8,000 tier 1 flowers. On it. Don't you dare, Havrick. Don't you dare. That's fucked. There's no way. So like, okay, if you're a solo player listening to me right now, doing your own settlement, once you hit tier 4, and you want to go to tier 5, consider that you will need 8,000 flowers just to process them into pigment. And I know that you've made pigment before. 8,000 is not too bad. There is a little bit of result map. You already have 500? I have a bit more than that. I'm talking about solo player. All right, so this is 8 times 8. So, trunks. 400. Why did it not? I haven't got hiddens again. 4,000, 1,600 Crota, 800 Crotads, 3,200 breezy fins, 1,600 bark, 1,600 parchment, 1,600 pigment, 3,200 bait, 3,200 fish oil, 1,600 basic ink, 400 study journals. Yeah, it does almost double every tier. Till when do you need 8,000 flowers? I'm already in the part where I need 8,000 flowers. Tier 4 to tier 5. Tier 4 to tier 5. Yeah, tier 1. Only 2,000 flowers required. Yeah, if it keeps doubling, we will get to the point where we might need 200,000. Like, this is why they think it'll take a year. This is why they think it'll take a year. 200, 200. 200 crawdads. No, 400 crawdads. 800 of these. 800 bark. 800 parchment. 800 pigment. 1600 bait. 1600 fish oil. 800 basic ink. 400 journals. All to get to 100 of the next. 100, 100, 1000, 200, 400, 400, 400, 400, 800, 800, 800, 100. No. Hold on. That should be 200. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm just gonna zero these out. Now, I'm not asking people to start on this. I will figure it out. We'll place buy orders. We will do it. We will do it. Yeah, next time we're gonna need 16,000. Hero, I saw your message earlier. I need some processing. I'm assuming you're over by the Mason. You're not. You disappointed me. Is that you, Hero? That's not you, Hero. That's you don't have a cape on. Hero, there you are. Thank you, Aspa, for the moral support. There you go. This other contribution can go in here. All right. So the plan is we haven't fully finished all the rares. We don't have all the crop oil. We don't have everything yet, right? So it's not the biggest deal that we need 8,000 tier 1 flowers, etc. We can slowly accrue them over time. Like I've got buy orders for them, which does fill, they do fill in. Like it's okay. We will get through this together. Bibby, thank you so much for the sub as well. I just saw. Jay, Supreme, thank you so much. Thanks, guys. You guys are giving me a lot of moral support for this miserable experience. Cheers for tier 10, 256,000 flowers, likely. Havrick, I do not want you to do tier 1 flowers, please. Like, unironically, I know you're like, haha. Unironically, I don't want you to do tier 1 flowers because I would rather you do something else. Do something that high level. Do something that you can do. If you're doing flowers, you can donate them here. It's in open. You have to buy the game, Andre. No, don't do tier 2. Let me do an inventory and then we'll do it. Let me do an inventory, please. Let me figure out exactly where we're at. Ugh. I'm already out there. No, you can't. Havrick's upset at you. Esper will get upset at you. He wants berries. Oh, hello from Tavern Hold. Hello, Compy watching. You want to take a look at the whole settlement? Let's do a run. I don't want to sit at the Scholar Dust anymore. I just found out that I need 8,000 towers, 8,000 flowers for tier 5, and I don't want to think about it right now. So this is the front gate. We have a teleporter here, and then you kind of walk into the town. Each section of the town is broken up into different guilds. So we have the woodworking guild, the tailors and farmers. Over here we have surf and turf, which is the gatherers and the fishing. Cryptic, thank you so much for the support. Over here we have the leather workers and a little bit of a market for donating resources to the empire. And up here we have the smithy. Over here, which is obviously always the busiest. It's been a lot of fun and we love it here. Our beautiful market with over 400 listings. 400 of them going to be tier 1 fucking flowers, but hey. Always happy to take another forester carpenter. Most in demand. What do you think, guys? Hunter leatherworker? Scholar? Like, is it just scholar? Hunters and leatherworker, right? No, 4,000. 8,000, 8,000. Look, we were just doing it here. Hunter foragers. Tier 1 forager for what? 8,000 tier 1 flowers? Zack Attack, thank you for the follow. I mean, yeah, we can get some low level scholars just fucking churning out resources though. Yep, soon to be 16k. What tier are you guys over at Tavern Hall? Did you guys hit tier 4 yet? Some bark in here. All right, so one. Oh yeah. I wouldn't. Okay, all of you guys, if you want to pick flowers, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna stop you. I think that Scholar is gonna be the gate, like the problem again. Because Scholar has been so far the problem, right? I'm always behind. I think it's gonna get worse with this new update to our understanding of where we're at. Like, so I'm gonna need glyphs. Hold on. It's still 1 per, which is good. So stone carvings are okay. Let me put in how many journals we have. So we have 123 basic tier 1s. We have 91 tier 2s and we have 20 tier 3s. If I have 20 tier 3s, that means I have used 131 study journals, and then that's going to be 254 tier 1s. Now, 254 tier 1s is, pull up the calculator, times Hype Train. Thank you guys so much. Angie, where is Angie? Angie's been busy. Getting ready to do some reorganizing. Yeah, it took me like 3 or 4 hours to get our, probably 4 or 5 hours to get our new layout set up. It was a lot of fun though. Starting to regret some of the resources we gave away. All right, good news, guys. We have done 2,540 flowers already. So we only need 5,500. Oh, that's not including ink that we have too. So we have a stack of 200 ink. It's looking hopeful. It's looking hopeful. How much does ink cost? It's 1 pigment. So another 200, and I've got a craft going. So what is this craft? 42. Call it 50. 250. So another. That's gonna be 758 on the pigment, which means 758 times 5. We have 3,790 flowers that I've used up. I've been buying these motherfuckers like crazy. Every market I'm buying flowers. Pie, I need them. 500 tier 3 flowers. We need 2,000 of them. So just drop them off at the stall. Fuck me, man. That's so many. So many. Yeah, it's the tier 1. Like, do you start getting... When you have a good enough hatchet, or... what you call it? When you have a good enough machete, do you start getting more than one flower a hit? Is that how it works? Okay, so you can hit with multiple. Nice, okay. Alright, so you're gonna just lock in and do flowers now? Is that the unanimous kind of thing that we're doing? No complaint here. I do have lots of journals. Oh, I got some more pigment here too. Is there any tier 1 scholars that want to do a 28,000 craft? Farming flowers? Can you farm flowers? I can't remember. No, you can't. Okay. If only, eh? They think, yeah, they might be thinking wisp weave, yeah. Look, we have 1 fire sand. We're not in a rush because we're not done with these, right? Like, we still need 100 ingots. We still need 100 of these. Alright, I'll leave these in the scholar chest. Let me know if anyone wants to make those. I'll work on the higher tier stuff because I should. Like I said, I still kind of prefer people do their own jobs, but I couldn't complain about it. I'll just watch the treasury go up. Makes my brain happy. Yeah. Fucking money. Money. Yeah. I like that. Alright. So I am buying flowers. Always. Where are the mats that you... there's some... I need to give them to you. They're all in my personal. Pigments and tier 1 fish oil, eh? Fuck knows how Tortuga does all these, eh? Do you have access to this chest? Dark rail? Yeah, you do, of course. Yeah, I'll pull it in there. There you go. There you go. Hello, hero. Thank you, hero. You are my hero. That's 30 of the 120 that we need. Oh, you did. Shah, you fucking champion. I was gonna do something like this. Oh my god, thank you so much. I wanted to do a video on the rarity thing, and I didn't know how to do this because I'm a stupid idiot. So this is awesome. Thank you. All right, so what we need to do now. Okay, so don't play with this. Epic. If I want an epic, no, if I want a rare, and I have 2 steps available. That's like going from common to tier 3 rare. Okay, cool. Is that right? Current rarity. Common. My bad. Current rarity, and we're stepping twice. Okay, cool. So that means then we go from common to rare. Yeah. If we can clean up the user experience on this thing, this can be a video. 100%. It's something that I want to talk about. But I'm stupid. So from common to... What's this transition matrix thing? Is this the step? What? Who broke it? He's fixing it. This legit looks like smart people stuff. There's your feedback. We're too stupid. We're stupid. Please fix it. Yeah, no, I get the numbers straight. I had trouble finding it. Oh, hold on. 0.7 is 30% chance of uncommon. I see. So there's 0.7. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you hid them. So now there's just inputs and outputs. Okay, cool. So my current rarity is common, and then I have 2 steps. Perfect. This is it. This is exactly what we need. I don't know how you managed to get this already. All right. Now, if we have 9 steps, we have a... Look at this. So this is what I was explaining before to the other chat. You have more chance to get a rare at tier 10 than at a common. Rare is actually average. This is interesting. 0.02. Let's do tier 6. So common to tier 6 is 5 steps. 0.0002% to hit mythic. That's crazy. So Gabriel hit 4.5% 3 times. Smiley face. Yes, he did. 2 steps. Sorry, 3. Yeah, 2 steps is rare. 4.5%. Yeah. No, he'll just say some fucking bullshit about pseudo RNG. I don't like people who go like. Listen, I know that computers can't do real RNG. You're not smart by saying it, okay? If we take 1,000 tools and we upgrade 1,000 tools, we will get 4.5% of them, roughly, as rare. Even if the same person does it. It's locked again. Nah, this is great. This is awesome. Shah, thank you so much. If we can like make some pretty colors and slap my face on it. No, but we'll use this for a video that I wanted to do, which is awesome. Okay, so if we make every... All my tools always upgrade. Oh, yeah? Alright, so Shah. Let's do... Uncommon, which is our base, right? We're always going to use uncommon. And then... we want to upgrade to tier 4. What's our chances? It broke. It only works from common. It broke. It broke it. I broke it. I have a 100% chance to get a mythic now. Let's go. We're gonna get mythics? It might be. It might be. Hold on, let me check. Common. 30%, and then 15%, and then 7.5%, and then 3.25, and then bad. They work. That's how they kind of do everything, right? So I mean, it would make sense. Anyway, yeah, you need to fix this. Oh, we unhit it. You're right, Kitty, because 30%, it gets 30% more effort when you go from tier 1 to tier 2. So, like, yeah, that is the magical number they use. You get 30% chat reduction when you cut costs. Oh, okay. Script. Thank you for the follow. How you going? I'm glad everyone's coming to the station. Let me do something before we go to bed. I want to set up a second stall. Can I get any carpenters to help me with this? I have to log out, but this needs timber, and I have the timber. I just need the logs, the planks in that. Oh god, my game's super bugged. I need to relaunch. Oh, did they hear 250,000? Imagine if they just like added the ocean thing tomorrow. It was ready to go. Lara Croft, the settlement's full. I'm sorry. But you can work here and play here and do everything here. Joining the settlement doesn't actually do anything. I wholeheartedly, joining the settlement doesn't do anything. The way that we have the settlement set up, everyone can work and everyone can join us. We can upgrade to, yeah, we can upgrade one of the smelters. One of the smelters, looms, and kiln need to be added. I might just slap them down and then wait for the people to do them. They did fix Alessi too. Planks are done. Oh, sorry. Over here. Duh. So 2 cloth and 2 rope. I have the timber. I have the cloth. I don't have tier 2 rope. Can we somehow see when it lasts? No, we can't strafe. We can see apparently the gray names should be people who didn't log in a while. Or haven't been here in a while. I don't know. But to be honest, I think a lot of people have been playing. You can see a person's max professional level. Gray names are in another region. Oh yes, yeah, you can see their highest. Can't see my own carp. In the settlement screen. Green's online. 100% green's online. Why are you sawing it, bro? We need to build it, not saw it. Dude, chill. We're building this. How the hell am I streaming? OBS? Yeah, I need tier 2 ropes. Sawing the beam to size. True. Hey, Lux, do you want to see the requirements? Where do you find the time? Well, if you notice how little I sleep, let's start with that. Look at this. Is this right? Is this the right one? I think so. Yeah. Check this out. 8,000 T1s. I was not chilling in Discord for 5 hours. I was actually like super AFK in Discord for 5 hours. No, we're okay. Nope. That's it. Nope. Oh, and that's gonna double in the next tier as well. Nice typo. Try again. I believe in you. There you go. You got it. He's still sawing this thing. Look, we're gonna build it on him. This is the fish required to make fish oil. So breezy fins to make the, like crawdads to make the bait, to get the breezy fins, to get the fish oil. We need the fish oil. Yeah. What's this? What are you giving me? Give me scholarly things? I love you, Iman. 1 letter away. But I love you anyway. Alright, so before we go to bed, let us... Listen, they weren't talking about a year. I don't know. I don't know anything about ocean fish. It might be faster. Yeah, what? When did they hit it? Did they show on Discord or something? Bum 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 ba-dum. No news from Svim, maybe? Oh, here we go. Dude, how... So, guys, we get bridges with this, right? Unlock the ability to build platforms in the ocean from humble fishing camps to sprawling fishing tools. Do we get bridges? Huh. Yeah, anyway, we just need the oil. Tunnels? I don't think we'll get tunnels. Hold on, why am I crafting? I need to finish these. Okay, so... Rares. We're gonna do scholar and rares, separate ones. Fuck, Ezra's gonna hate me because I'm gonna do more signs. Ugh, we should get rid of this. We're never getting rid of this clay. It might be, cats. It might be. But they kind of like work similarly. I don't know. This is too far back. This should be... This is getting a little claustrophobic. I don't like that. How do we fix this? Okay. Scholars here. Food's there. Can we put rares here without pissing off the leather workers? No. Yeah, 3k fish oil. Yeah, they're doing the opposite, Flavio. They're giving us they're going to give us the way to recycle old tools. Because like if you check the market over here, for example. Oh dear God, froze. If you check the market, you can look at like quill, for example, and I've got 30 tier 2 quills up. So you can buy them and recycle them, for example. Fish oil? Fish oil should be pretty cheap. So many fucking fishers in this game. Hold on, I'm fixing it. 1. Maybe if I add a listing for... It's the flowers, man. Flower. Even the flowers don't sell for 1 each. There's 5 in Dust Hollow. Who wants to pick them up? Okay. I know you didn't want this, but I may need to do it. Hey, Sam. Yeah, this game's awesome. All right. Can we do this? Put this here. Take this one, put it here. Okay. Grab a sign. That's your food one. Okay. This could work. Let's press U. See how bad it is. We haven't been playing... we haven't been playing Brighter Shores in a while. Some people still do. Not in this... really community. We've all locked into, a lot of us are locked into friggin' BitCraft a lot. Most recently Brighter Shores released trading, but they're not allowing any kind of auction house or anything like that, so it's just going to be player trading, but there's so few people and there's so many items. Jabba, thank you for the follow. Okay, is this okay? We can build a path here. We can put Scholar, Rares, Food, Codex. Too close? Fuck. I knew it. I know. It's too close. It's too close. Also, the diagonals look better anyway. Move res near the bank. Yeah, it's probably gonna have to. It's gonna happen. I forget how your food stall was set up. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't mean to do that. Move this one. No, didn't mean to do that. Move this one here. Okay. And then we have rares over here. Which we can do there. Is that in the way? It's not. You can run over the sand anyway. Okay. Build a sign. I know, Strafe. I know. I'm trying not to. Look, it's just one extra stall. Okay? The shark make good decisions. In my opinion, trading in general optimization is such a low-hanging fruit. It feels like they have a lot of time. They spend a lot of time trying to fix the game because the game has a lot of problems that need to be fixed. I can't believe they said that the game was coming out with trading, and then like 3 days before they said no trading, and then 6 months it took them to add trading. That's kind of crazy. 3Blade, how you going? We just found out something. Because you're doubling everything, we need 8,000. Oh, you thought maybe because no, that was British Shores. No. You guys are making good decisions. Don't worry about that. You're struggling to make good decisions anyway, is that right? We found out that we need 8,000 flowers and I hate you. I really do. Fucking bastard. It's Tyler BitCraft himself. Welcome, Tyler BitCraft. How you going? I think he was lurking and then he heard talking shit. Popped out of nowhere. Alright, is that sign in the way? A little bit? We can just move to the other side. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're hitting quite well. Lurking, and then you're talking shit. Oh yeah. Okay. Can we ask some? I know that now that you've announced yourself, you have to get a lot of questions. I don't like to do this, but I do want to ask one question. We probably need a little bit of fish stuff, Yoda. Let me check after this. So I set up these stalls. No sub. Yeah. Exactly, Cryptic. Okay, so you guys just announced this. Which is awesome, right? Congratulations, by the way, on hitting 250,000 wish lists. That's awesome to see. Now, obviously, we have the ability for ocean settlements. I don't know if this is a mock-up or actually real, but interesting. Now, very important. This settlement is on the ocean, and you build a platform, right? Does that mean we can build these platforms anywhere, and we can cross rivers with them? Without having a settlement, we just place it down like a road. In the same, similar or same update. That's my one question I will ask. That would be sweet since we worked on an island. Yeah, imagine trying to do Swamp without those kinds of things. Swamp is basically doing like a water city. At the same time, they can block the way for boats. Ah. Interesting. That's a good point, Kinnis. That's a good point. I don't know the answer yet. Very diplomatic. Good for you. Yeah, it could block river access for boats. Yeah. No, I agree. I forgot. I got excited, and now I see the problem. I see the problem indeed. Yeah. But we can't elevate bridges, lot. Kind of. It's hard. A drawbridge? Yeah, we're basically standees on a board game. See how if I push F4 here, I actually am moving my mouse over the tiles? These tiles are effectively 2D. We just rendered in 3D. Our positioning is X and Y, and we don't, and the tile itself has a height. But yeah. Build tall bridges? Bitch, I just explained this. Nice, Yoda. That's good. Throw ideas out in chat right now. While Blaze is here. And maybe he can keep you distracted while I make these freaking merchant stalls. Oh, do you want to see the new settlement? Tyler BitCraft? Oh, you've been here for hours. You've already seen it. Fuck, never mind. Carry on. Go back to work. Yeah, so we have the teleporters outside. I like this idea because it feels like an MMO city where you teleport and then you get introduced to the city. I really love that idea. And then we go this way and we have everything divided into guilds. So we have the Woodcrafters Guild. We have the Tailoring and Farming Guild. We have the Surf and Turf, which is the Gatherers and the Fishers. And the Chef. The single chef. Over here we have the Banking and Scholar Masters, and then the Leatherworking. And then this way we have... Oh, fuck, push you. I'm sorry. You're right. Push you. We'll go again. Hello, single chef there. Let me quickly go through. So woodworking, tailoring and stuff. And then over here, the blacksmithing and masonry. Now, using, I think it was either yours or Minch's idea, we set up merchant stalls in a donation system. So, because it was something that we thought about doing, but you guys really kind of nailed it in the head that we could do it. So, for example, if you want to donate materials for the codex over here, you can donate them at 10 planks for 80 hex coin, which is only 8 per, which is under market rate, but people get a little bit of a kickback and an incentive to donate, which is really great. So these are really under market value, but people are still donating. So for example, you can do 10 flowers for 1 each, and people have been donating to help out this empire to reach new tiers, which is awesome. Okay, back to work. Yeah, Bibby's partner made a... I've got tier 2 common Morval. I want it full uncommon before I upgraded to tier 3. Bibby's partner made like a multiplayer bouncing ball kind of simulator thing. Nothing, but it was working in a day or two. It was awesome. Can I show that, Bibby? Do I have that video? Can I show that? Let me see if I can find it for them. Can you resend it in the Discord, and I'll show Tyler BitCraft what he's made. This is a full uncommon set. Oh, I'm sorry. I lied to you. I have uncommon gloves and uncommon pants. So you've given me something that I don't need. Oh, here it is. So this is what Bibby's partner made, I think like a day or two. And like you can, so there's a chat, you can send a message, you can pick a color, and you can add balls of different colors, and like your balls will change color too as you pick. And then they have, I guess they have physics against them too, and you can delete them. This is all spacetime DB, so this is like incredible. Okay. Once again, focusing on this. The heart gives you 50 extra stamina and 50 extra health. You should probably go do it. I don't know if it's public. This is just a GIF. This is a private project. Yeah, I am very keen for MMOs to be easily made. I played with it a little bit. I'm a stupid idiot. I haven't done too much programming, so I couldn't do it. I'd love to be able to, because I love MMOs so much. So making some kind of multiplayer community game would be really cool. Something in the browser. But I just am not. I'm not proficient enough to do that. You're making Bright Shows too? At Toad MMO Studio? We have so many devs. Not impossible. I'm the ideas guy. To be honest, that's like the hardest position. It like really being the ideas guy. So I'll just take a large sum and you guys can work for free and exposure. And when we get money, I'll pay you then. Does that sound good? But again, I'm the ideas guy and I got a really good idea. Espa. No violence in chat. No guillotines in chat. I can sure use that exposure to repay my mortgage. Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah, exactly. You just need a dev to execute it. You get 15% of the profits. I'll tell you what I don't have a fucking idea of. What am I doing right now? Shells. Crushed shells. No, you have to pick up all the items. If you move it, it'll drop all the shit on the ground. You can't hear me? I've been talking on stream. Might be you. I've done like, I haven't done a lot. I've fiddled with I've fiddled with Godot. I had fun with Godot. The furthest I got in a project was with Godot. Hey, look, a little texture issue there. But yeah, I want to make a browser-based MMO kind of thing at some point. That's an idea I had, but I did this. I need to focus all my energy on the stream and the content because I'm really good at the content, and I bounce around a lot. I have had tons and tons of ventures where I've started something and then given up on it. This is my most successful venture so far, so I don't want to half-ass it. I've got a lot of plans for this, so. I have seen this, Lart. It doesn't do anything. Wow. Hey, at least it's in dark mode. Is it because I'm in Edge? You're gonna blame me because I'm on Edge? There it is. I have not seen this. Is this a space-time thing or something? Leaderboards. Oh my god, there's more than 100 players. It's a tune style. Items. Web-based WoW style MMO. Oh yeah. Oh, I can see that. Oh yeah, I can see that for sure. Got charms. This is not what I was talking about when I want to make a web game. I wanted to do something more in scope. I want to do something like this. So like, this is a real browser-based crunchy kind of thing, which is, it's actually really, this game's genuinely really good. But this is what I meant. It's all PNGs, it's all UI. You have your kind of inventory and stuff, which is just a database. Fire RPG is awesome. Yeah, I did miss the plant. I went back, I think. Yeah, this is kind of like Melvor. It's a bit different. Let me actually log into my main. It's been a while since I logged in. Let me show you actual gameplay, not the fucking just starting. Yeah, a lot of us. I know it would, man. That's the problem. I can't do it because I'm stupid. I know it is. Because this game is literally just a database. This is a MariaDB at the moment, with a webhook, and I just like with PHP, but I don't have the. I have a good idea how I want to do it, but I don't have the skill to do it, unfortunately. 1 second. I don't know what my password is. I got it. Okay, so like this game is really cool. So you have your farm, inventory, which is just lots of different resources and items. There's trading in this game too. You have a workshop where you can craft things, you can sell them, buy them. There's where else we can do cooking, which this is a new mechanic, I think. I don't know about it. I haven't done too much with that. That's a time-based thing as well. But it's an idle RPG, right? Where's my farm? There's animals, I think. There's my farm. I don't know what I've been cooking. Chicken coop. All these kind of things. Oh, he's added new things. Wine cellar. How much is my wine worth? Oi! 26 million. Let's go. Yeah. It's a cool game. Yeah, I don't know how, like, I haven't played in a year or two, but I was pretty far in. I like this game a lot. I'd love to do it, something like this. Oh good, there's new levels in the tower. Anyway, yeah, the fact it's got trading and stuff is really fun. Tell grinds, Pie. Tell grinds. Alright, one day I will finish this. What am I adding? Citrix? Citrix. Might work. Graphite, right? Or gypsite? Polish. Amber resin? We genuinely don't need it. Crop oil. Definitely need crop oil. Making a trailer. Yeah, trailer's so important. Thank you, Dark Rail. We just need to keep processing up to journals, man. Thank you, Marvel. They're not mutually exclusive. Oh, you want the old screws? Why? Throw them out. Trade me. There's no way it's worth upgrading the... Oh, okay. Hand me down. That's fine. Yeah, don't upgrade them, though. There you go. But yeah, it seems like a lot of fun. And this dude's like... Okay, talking about the finances of it all. That game was pretty simple, right? I think we can all agree with that. Let me check his Patreon. Where is it? I might need to hit play again. 1 second. So this game's made by a solo dev. 3,000 people online. Not like a crazy amount, but a decent amount. Doing pretty good. Where is it? No, I don't want to spend gold. I want to buy gold. He hides it because he doesn't want to, like... Oh, there it is. Buy gold. Here we go. He does dailies, and here's the Patreon. 9,000 members. Oh, let's join for free. You can't see it anymore. There wasn't 9,000 paying members. He was pulling like a few grand a month. Easy. He's got dailies and everything too. Sorry, monthlies. So he's got a $5.99 starter pack every month. He's doing fine, man. For solo dev, yeah, he's doing fine. Yeah, it's fun, Pink. It's fun. I can't play it anymore. I don't I don't want to, but it's a lot of fun. Files. I need files. I really need to wrap up. I'm gonna lock in on this. Maybe. That'd be really cool, lot. I don't think I'd ever quit my full-time job. I think it'd be really hard for me to quit my full-time job with this. But I'll tell you what, I am not going to complain with the amount of support that BitCraft and Clockwork Labs have been giving. Basically everything at the moment goes right back into the stream because I want to improve it. I'm a system administrator with about a decade of experience. So I'm a solo I got a solo job where I manage 100 staff or so myself. Like we're like 100 endpoints. Alright, so files are done. Yeah, having the solo is nice because I'm kind of my own boss when I'm at work, which means I can do things how I want to do them and how I can do them in my experience and how I think I can do the best. So there's a lot of trust there too. 3 fish oil, thank you so much, Cryptic. Really appreciate that. Okay, so what rares are we missing? I don't want resin, to be honest. I'm going to do it at 5 because genuinely resin, we have too much of it. Resin. 4. 5 of them per 4. Okay. Then we have gypsite. I was born for this game. How do you mean? I think we paid double for gypsite. Not that it's like big money, but... Oh, yeah. A lot of my job is helping people too, and helping them understand things. So a lot of like understanding and breaking down technology and training as well. So a lot of these training things have really helped with the guide making and stuff like that. These trading posts have to be physically visited. They're more donation posts for people who want to donate to the Empire. Yeah, no, we're sad yet. It'll come. I don't think it'll feel as good as people want it to, but because it doesn't really work, but it'll come. Textile, straw, hair. Fuck, I do need to get rid of the resins. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete the resins. We genuinely don't need them. Maybe I keep the tier... We don't need the tier 1s and tier 2s, right? Maybe we keep the rest? Good morning, Hawk. How are you? Yeah, resins are disgustingly easy. You wouldn't even bother at all? Well, I got the slots, so I'll leave them in there. Alright, I've got the crushed shells. I need the textile stuff, so that's going to be straw and animal hair. Which I've also got at the leatherworking stall, but I might just add them anyway. So people... This will be 1. We could do 2. Straw is pretty good. There's some in the Topher. There's some in the stall. Oh, you're a co-owner now, Topher. Because you're the hunter master. Check your hunter stall. Wait, did I already make you? No, there you are. You need help upgrading your tools? You're gathering for the Empire. We can probably help you with that. Check with the smithy and say that you want to upgrade your tools for your Empire, and say that Tel sent you, and we'll hopefully sort you out with your tools. Uh-oh. But I've moved a ton of this animal hair and textile shit inside your stall there, so. Alright, so these are all the rares. This is literally every rare in the game, except the citric ones. So, rare resources. What's that called? Okay, I have a question for you guys. This. Do I delete the blurb in every sign? Does that fix the problem? Or is it too much information? Okay, if we delete the blurb, do you think a new player, like, let's say you're a new player, you don't know what's going on. You walk in. Do the donation signs still make sense? You think it's a matter, best other way, it doesn't matter. How does the game manage to spend waste items? Losing armor, so there is no sync for common tools and stuff at the moment. So there are an excess of tools and armors. Like, so that is a thing. Later on, they will be adding a recycling system so you can break those into their base components. Put one sign in the middle of the 3, and that should be enough. A welcoming sign. Welcoming sign could be good. Boris and I were trying to read it, check it last night. You couldn't read them? You're not part of the settlement? Put one sign in the middle of the 3. I'll leave this one because that's Esper. Failed to set sign text. Failed to set sign text. Blaze, you still there? I had this bug earlier. You can't set a sign to empty, to no text. No space. The space doesn't work either. You have to break down the sign. If you move it out from under the logo. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me do that again. So right now we have a sign. We can add any text we want to it. But if we remove the text, we can't save it. Failed to set sign. Spaces don't work either. Use punctuation. I don't think it lets me. No, it needs at least a letter. I guess the blurbs stay. Yeah, it's a bug. I just reported it to the dev. The dev's in the chat, so he's gonna report it. Well, punctuation gets hidden. But yeah. Oh well, I guess the signs stay as they are. It's also bad when you zoom in. It's just like when you're really far out. It's like dog shit. But when you're walking around, it's fine, right? Okay, that's less fine. Oh well. Out of town is just not one that you can use you on, I guess. No, you can't pop down more than one personal cache. You'll need to move it if you want to. Okay, I need to do the Scholar Soul. Yeah, every town's probably like that. Alright, so we have 2,000 basic flowers. I'm gonna move all these resources to the Scholar chests. If there's anyone who wants to process them, please do. It's gonna take me forever to do them, so if anyone wants to process these, please go ahead. Just put them in the pigment, and then you're back. Yeah, that's kind of the tough part. I'll take the rares. This one? Oh yeah, you did. Let me grab 1,000. Put it in one of the chests, maybe. Donations for assisting empire growth. Okay. The empire is currently consuming every type of resource to progress the tier. Well, the settlement is the settlement, to be clear. This is just the capital of the empire. But we use everything. We use every part of the pig. Yes, Stark, you're right. I'm just... It's late and I'm cooked, so that might be why I'm doing that. Now that the oil just disappeared into my... There it is. There. 3 more. Okay. Cool. What about the stand? Stand is mostly empty now? Good. Roll this away. Oh, I got maxed out on greens, eh? They will. They will. It's great, Lux. It's so good. Okay, so let me see if I can break this down, Dev. To progress into a higher tier, we need items from every single profession. So we need, specifically, we need 20 of these codexes. I don't know if you saw how to make one with how to make a codex with my one video, but we need these things. Now to make 20 of these things, we need 20 tier 4 pages. I need a tier 4 page. We need to get refined material from all from tier 1 to tier 4. You need to get refined 1s, then refined 2s, then refined 3. And it's like a funneling system that goes up. So we need to use every resource in the game, basically. It's gotta be something like you, Lux. Oh, Opie, no, you didn't get an epic. I'm sorry. Okay, I really need to work on this stall. Hold on. Okay, flowers are done. Braxite goes. Bark stays. Gypsite goes. Crop oil goes. Why does Assassin's Creed need servers? What do you think of, or am I completely misinterpreting that? Animal Crossing. Nice. I haven't logged in 20 days, to be honest. I probably should do my passive at least to get the quests done so I can keep on top of it. But if I do that, to be honest, it's going to be journalistically and not for fun. I'm having so much fun with this game. It's going to feel a little bit bad to do. All right, so we're going to do... I've got, what have I got? So I've got flowers, bark, parchment, carvings. Sorry, let me fix that. I got flowers, bark, parchment, and carvings, and vials. So what else do I need? That's not it, is it? Oh, we can buy journals directly and pigments. So people who want to process can get a little bit of money. Okay, so we can do that. Yeah, we do, Azuma. It's been going up. So, well, I don't know about it going up specifically, but what we do know is that during a weekday, during the weekdays, it's actually sustained its player base over the weekend. Now, this doesn't usually mean everyone is always playing the same people. It usually means that there's more people logging in and some people not logging in. So in a way, this sustained player base is growth. And in the weekend, we should actually see an all-time high this weekend, in my opinion. The Hexite capsules power the land mass through the towers. These cost supplies and Hexite capsules to run. Yeah, peak hours. Well, so Frog, basically imagine that the weekend, right? It's the first exposure to the people's game, and there's going to be tons of people. The most people are going to be playing during the weekend and the launch. Okay, so to keep a sustained player base over the weekdays doesn't mean that you have every single one of those 4,000 people logging in every day. What you're getting is you're getting people who are buying and downloading the game. At the same time, you have people who are not playing the game because it's the weekday, and they have to do work and stuff. So you're going to have less people playing. But it's not happening. We have a sustain. So why is it sustaining? It's because that game's actually growing. What's going to happen is all the people who were here, who were playing on the weekend but can't play during the weekdays, they're going to play during the weekend at the same time as all these new players are going to be playing. So what we will see is we should see at least 4,000 over the weekend. Which is incredible. I understand data, cats. I may be stupid, but I do understand data. T1 and T2 influx this weekend? Hell yeah, dude. Place those buy orders. Okay. If I want to pay someone to make pigment, I can't do that because if I sold them flowers, they could just run away with the flowers. So I need to set up I just need to do pigment by itself. Trade the flowers and just buy pigment? Frog, we need 8,000 flowers. Is Clockwork Labs working this weekend? Are you guys crunching? Decrease the amount to 8 for 5 minutes? Okay, you got it. I'll get it right on that. What does fish oil stack to? 100? How much do you get? Like Lux just turned in 3k. Should I do it like 50? 100? It's tier 1 flowers technically, but I think we have a fair amount of people on at PC. I don't think you should do it. Just do something that you're proficient in. It's okay. We'll be okay. Why do I have 27 out of 30? I feel like I should have one missing. I've added the pigment, bark, vials, carvings. Why is it 27? 4, 8, 12. Is it ink 2? Did I miss ink 2? No, ink 2's there. 4 flowers, 4 barks. Rough parchment, I've only got 3. I forgot I was setting them to. Parchments. 4 each, so it's going to be 20 for 20, I imagine. Should we have that? 10? 10 for 4? No, I'll leave it for now. People are still donating. The last thing I need to add is fish oil, but we need to cut something if we're going to add fish oil. I've got the vials. Vials are technically more of a rare thing, so we can do that. And we do need to buy fish oil. How often do you get fish oil in lots? What groups do you get it in? I know it's 100, but... Nick, no worries, man. No worries. I'm glad that you enjoyed the guides. I'm glad they helped. Welcome to the game. You're a forager? Okay. Higher tier flowers will probably be good. We do need tier 3 and tier 4. We have anyone can get tier 1s, so... $20? I was thinking 22. $20 for how much? 2? Like 1, yeah, 1 each, right? 1 for 10, sorry? Not 1 each. Oh, really? So maybe I should keep it pretty low, eh? We're not exactly in demand of it. I'll do it pretty low. There's so many fishes. It's crazy. I mean, fishing's really... They've really done a good job with fishing, so I get it. Alright, I listed oils. Espa, tell your fishes that we have listings for oil now. Thank you, Yoda. Okay, let me read these before I go to bed, just to make sure we don't get drained of our resources. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Do we want to be playing 1 for 1 on Bark? Yeah, that's fine. That's tier 4. No, let's just drop this down to 25. Because the other barks are only, yeah. 2-4 trees should be becoming more common now, so we'll drop it down to something more reasonable. Well, it is playing the outro track and I'm ready to go, so why don't we wrap up? Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a blast, as usual. Let's take a quick look. Take a quick squiz. See if we can raid out to anyone. Playing BitCraft. You just got here? I'm sorry. I won't be on tomorrow. In the game or on stream. Because I might be on stream. Yeah, I can be on stream tomorrow night. That's fine. But won't be playing the game too much tomorrow. So I will see you near the end of the day. 24 hours from now, basically. Do not burn the settlement while I'm away. Please? Please? Can we all work? Can we all make sure that doesn't happen? Are you going to leave specific instructions? Who is in charge? Oh god. Pick your favorites? Oh god. I'm not gonna sleep, am I? I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be lying awake like this. What are they gonna do? Should I take money out of the treasury first? Burning the quest settlement is still on the table. Time to declare war. Do not declare war. No one declare war. Alright. Let me find someone here. There's not a lot of... Hold on. Oh, here we go. Trisp. Gone. Ah, here we go. Haven't rated Gon in a little bit. Let's give some love to Gon. He's another BitCraft partner and he's chill. So, no, super knowledgeable of the game as well. So Miss Tell did the tutorial and then her attention span is the opposite. It's not like a hyper focus thing. It's I got distracted and now I'm going to do something else. So the tutorial made her just leave. And that's not the fault of the tutorial. That's just how she is. Anyway, I gotta go. So good night. Goodbye. Oh, I have to hit the start raid. Hold on. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6. I always forget that. Yeah, I always forget. And off we go.